Hello everyone, and welcome to our weather update on March 5th, 2024. Today was quite a nice day with sunshine and patchy clouds. Tonight we will see a high cloud moving in from the west with showers into Munster by morning, these heavy at times. The east should stay dry and clear. And tomorrow morning we will see sunshine in the east and northeast, but showery rain will push in towards the west coast in the afternoon, and high clouds will build nationwide. Now into the evening, we will see an easterly towards southeasterly flow take over. So Thursday should be quite a nice day with decent sunshine and patchy clouds, easterly winds as well. Into Friday morning, into the early hours of the morning, we will see some showery rain move in. Before Friday sees more easterly winds and sunshine. But into the week, and notice that in Scotland there will be some snow showers around the higher ground as well. Into the weekend, we see more showery rain coming up from the south as low pressure gets more involved. Here is the temperature forecast. So today was quite a mild day in sunshine. Tonight we should see temperatures not too chilly, lows of around 2 to 7 degrees, coldest where skies stay clear. Tomorrow, highest temperatures there of around 9 in the east, exposed to a southerly wind, southeasterly winds, up to around like 12 degrees in the west. Into tomorrow night, we will see lowest temperatures of around quite a mild 5 to 8 Celsius, and Thursday's highs of 9 Celsius in the east, up to 12 in the west. Again, the east exposed to that southeasterly winds. Into Friday morning, we see a slightly cooler morning, but for Friday is actually also a cooler day itself. Into the weekend, we see a cold pool pushing into Scotland. Yesterday, I highlighted how the origin of easterlies in March are so important. If the easterly comes from like the Mediterranean, it's gonna be mild. But if it comes from like Scandinavia or the Baltic Sea, it's cold. The easterly for Scotland is coming from like Northern Europe, but for like Southern England is from the Med and the Balkans. It's a big difference in their masses there. And Saturday is quite a chilly-ish day, not too far from average for Sunday. The UK, look at this. So Ireland around 7 to 10 degrees, but Scotland's cold, while it's very mild for parts of Wales and England. So it shows you the difference in the air masses depending on where they come from. So here is the index observing forecasters. So we're currently at about plus 0.3 with the index. It'll drop negative into next week, this week, towards the weekend and next week, before possibly going more positive beyond mid-March. Here is GFS12Z. So GFS12Z showing a big high pressure forming to our northeast currently. This will feed in a southeasterly wind by Thursday. On the east coast, it'll feel chilly, but in reality, it should be too cold. By Saturday, we're pulling in the southeasterly winds, and upper temperatures show. You can see. Hang on a second now. Actually, pressure patterns. So if we zoom in here, Saturday at midday for Scotland, the wind is coming in. Trace the as back from Central Europe around this sort of region here, like Poland and so on. While for England and possibly Ireland as well, if you follow the as back, it's coming up from the Med. So it just shows you again the origin of March easterlies are so important. Into the weekend, as you know, the low gets more involved, and into next week, we briefly see an easterly push from Central Europe, so a bit cooler, but there's no real cold air there, so nothing too cold apart from some frosty nights possibly. Beyond that, we go into more of a southerly flow into next week. By March 16th, we're into some more showery weather by then, I think. Stormy by March 18th, deep low then. And beyond that, we just go quite cool and showery. Here is the ECM12Z. So the ECM12Z building that strong high towards Scandinavia tomorrow and Thursday, again pulling in the southeasterly winds. Should be quite a nice southeasterly actually, despite the proximity of the low pressure system. Should be quite pleasant, especially in the northern half of the country. And beyond that, we go into more of an easterly flow by Monday. Upper temperatures with that. Chilly but not too cold, so not there's very little cold air to our east. Beyond that, we go into, again, as I said, more of an Atlantic flow. So by March 15th, just showery, quite wet. Here is the GEM. GEM, same story. By Thursday, is pulling in the southeasterly winds. Upper temperatures of that are looking around average, nothing, possibly quite mild. Into Friday and Saturday, again, the low gets more involved. And after Sunday into Monday, though, we get into more of an easterly flow. I think GEM out of all models is a bit stronger with the easterly into next week. But either way, by Wednesday, we're back to the westerly flow. Big lows coming in from the west, and so on. So after this more block spell, that will end that will end on Tuesday, I think, and we'll just go back to more like westerly flows. Here is the UK Met run. So again, UK Met bringing in the southeasterly winds by Thursday, Friday time, and into Saturday. The weekend itself, we see some more low pressure then, so getting more unsettled as well. And by Tuesday, March 12th, we're into a slight easterly flow with high pressure to the north, low to the south, easterly winds, but look at that deep low to the west. Here's the Icon model. So the Icon, again, same story, pushing in these southeasters Thursday and Friday. Should be mainly dry, with those, possibly a few showers at times. Into the weekend, that low might bring some showery rain with it. And into Monday and Tuesday, we're into the easterly winds, but by Tuesday evening, we are seeing the lows moving in. Finally, the arpege, same story. That high really getting going currently. Tomorrow, Wednesday, and Thursday, that high will start to move in the southeasterly winds, and into Sunday. So yeah, Sunday we have low moving up from the south, bringing some showery rain, and again, to show you, for Ireland, England, Wales, you have the winds coming up from the south of east. So put that back on. For Icebar's south of east there, so it's miles. But for Scotland, following Icebar's back, it's more from the Baltic Sea even. So upper temperatures are cold. Again, just highlighting how important the origin of easterlies in March are. So thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now.